Hello my people, hello, it's Kev the analyst, and today I took a trade as usual, one trade every day from Monday to Friday, or 3 days minimum. But if I don't see a setup, I can go even for a whole week without trading. It doesn't mean that I should trade every day, because every day the markets are open. Okay, so on today's business, we are going to review the trades that I took today, and we are going to go step by step on what I saw and why I took the trade that I took. Okay, that's the procedure that I take, and we are just reviewing the trade and how we could have approached the market. Okay, and how we approach the market first of all, and then we will look at the performance that I have on my journey to being funded. Okay, so before we continue, just make sure you subscribe. Just hapo chini kidogo, just make sure you subscribe and give me a like. Okay, subscribe and give me a like, I'll be very grateful for that. Okay, so today being the 10th of January 2024, I took a trade. I risked 0.3%, and I was targeting a risk to reward of, let's say, like 0.9%. Okay, so after I took this trade, I went immediately into profits. By the way, I took US 100, not a US 100, a US oil trade, and after I took that US oil trade, I was convinced that trade was going to be a banger. So what happened is that my trade went up to 1:1, then the trade reversed on me. Okay, I didn't move my stop loss to break even, but my stop loss was right where I placed it at the beginning of the trade. Okay, so we'll dive deep into the analysis, and I'll show you what I saw and why I took the trade that I took before, and the views that I had when taking the trade. Okay, yeah, let's dive into it right away. So my people, this is the chart for US oil, and this is the exact pair I was looking at. Once I saw that Nasdaq hasn't given me any good position, I decided to go and take these positions in US oil. Okay, I guess that was the first thing that I did that made me deviate from my plan. Okay, US oil is one of the setups that I've been looking at for some few weeks now, and I've been back testing it because it aligns so much with my PA. Okay, so what I anticipated for this pair, I was expecting bullish prices, and the bullish prices that I was expecting, I was expecting for this high to be ran. Okay, for this high to be ran. I didn't want to see this high remain here, but it looks like this high will be a long-term high. Okay, but my analysis at the moment, I wanted for that high to be tagged, or at least up to this rejection block. Okay, but price decided to react from this area here. Okay, so let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. That's where I took my trade, and see what happened and why I entered the trade there. Okay, so the first thing that I saw in this setup is this break of market structure here. Once I saw this break of market structure, my brain told me, yo bro, it's time to enter. Okay, and you can see here there was a liquidity raid here. This area liquidity was raided, then we broke this structure, then price gave price gave us a fair value gap. Okay, you can see that's a fair value gap here we've been given by price. So what I did is that I anticipated for price to run up to this level. Let's go and see that 4-hour level again. So I was anticipating for price to come up to this area here, or good scenario here. So let's go back to our 15 minutes time frame and have a look at it. You can see this is the area that I've just highlighted here. This is the rejection block in the 4 hour. Okay, so I was anticipating for price to reach here, so I had my entries here. Let me show you. It was a long position. I had my entries here and my stop loss was right here. Okay, I was targeting 1:2. My stop loss was right here. Yep, not really there, it was somewhere here around this order block area. Yeah, my stop loss was right. That was my setup. Okay. You can see I went up to 1:1, but later got knocked out. Okay, so as I was anticipating for price to come here, price came up to 1:1. As you can see here, 1:3. I was up some good money. Let's say not really good money, but there's no less than much in this profit. We deal in percentages. Okay, when you start looking for these gains in form of money, you start losing your focus. Okay, so what I did here is that once I took this position and I saw I was up, let's say like $30, and my target was up to here, let's say like $60, of which will have put me, let's say like 2% on the account. So once I saw I was at $30, I decided, okay, it's time for me to leave the trading office and go back to my businesses. Okay, I went and started doing my business, but when I opened the chart, man, I found price, it was right here. Okay, price was here. Okay, so my stop loss was hit, and the risk that, okay, we had a 0.3% gain into our equity, but that's the funds that I lost onto these trades. Okay, so today has been a red day. I've not taken any trade after the loss. I just stayed out of the market until the new day comes up, because every day I want to give myself the discipline of trading once a day for one session a day, and after I get it a win or a lose, I call it a day. Okay, because that's what builds a good trader. That's what builds a good trader. I believe that's what builds a good trader. Hey, karibuni Juma ulimi ban. This English, man, is not our thing. Let me speak for myself, it's not my thing. So after price failed to reach to my destination here, and it tapped me off by stopping me out, I had no other option than to stay outside the markets. Okay, one other thing that I've noticed is that Yesol is a good pair. I will keep back testing it, but I think Nasdaq is taking me a while. Okay, Nasdaq looks like a babe. I guess my data suggests that Nasdaq aligns with my anticipatory skills more than any other PA, you can see. But that's good, because that's how we learn. Okay, so let's go to the not my Forex, but the skill funded trader dashboard, and see how we are performing. Okay, you can see our equity is 499.54. Profit target, we have a profit of 00. Daily loss limit, as usual, it's $250 a day, and max drawdown, we are at 0.46 loss. Okay, so we started this week with a loss, but we managed to come out of the 8.3% loss, and we are back at, let's say, at break even from this account. We're having a total of 6 trading days and having a win rate of 50%. You can see my graph here and the performance of my graph. That's how I'm performing. Okay, so let's go to you can see that's how my equity is performing. I was in the drawdowns, but then I managed to come out of it. I took a number of 12 trades, have a number of 6 winners, 6 losers. My win rate is at 50%, lose rate is at 50%, and profit factor is 1.0. My biggest winner is still the same, $73, and my biggest loser is the same, $49. So that's the performance that I have so far for the journey to being funded. And as you can see, I'm very disciplined on taking these trades. I want to keep it that way, because I know that's the key to these things. If you want to pass these challenges, you have to be disciplined, and you have to follow you have to follow your rules strictly. Okay, if you fail to do so, it will bite you on the ass. Yeah, so that's the performance so far. And I guess tomorrow is a Thursday, we have CPI. I won't be trading until after CPI, and if whatever the result that we get tomorrow, I'll close my trading day until the other week. Okay, so until tomorrow, we'll see what these markets have for us in stores. Okay, my people, that's the update for today, 10th of January 2024. That's the update that we have for today. We are back at the break even. We are back at how we started the trading account at. We started it at $5,000, and right now we are still at $4,999. We just short 50 cents. Okay, and that's a good thing, because over a series of 12 trades, having a break even, coming from losses and still going up, then going down a little bit. So the more we perfect our discipline and the more we execute our edge, the more we find profitability and consistency, and that's what we'll keep doing. Okay, we'll keep following the rules, we'll keep doing what we do best, and we will keep looking at Nasdaq in depth, because I want Nasdaq and US oil are my pairs right now. Those are the pairs that I'm watching so much right now. So most importantly, Nasdaq. I want to be watching Nasdaq for the whole of this year. So for the whole of this year, you'll be seeing a lot of Nasdaq coming from me, and that's the pair that I resonate with so much, because it doesn't have so much manipulation compared to other pairs. So some people might ask me, why do I want to trade this pair? And why do I love to trade this pair? It's because it has less manipulation compared to other currencies. And those currencies, most importantly this time that we have war going on all around the globe. Okay, and anything can happen, such as a black swan event, as Mr. Michael tells us. Anything can happen, and once that happens, I don't want to be found in the market and being dropped to an all-time deep drawdown. Okay, and drawdown that will never come off. Okay, so that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow, man. It's Kev.